Hello everyone, this is Rashmi and today again I am going to discuss about some question related to determinant. Already we have discussed about some question where left hand side a determinant is given and we have to prove the value in the right hand side. Again this is the same type of question. So left hand side one value of or one determinant is given. We need to prove that x square equal to x plus a plus b plus c. Now I have already told you that whenever you are given this type of question, always look at the right hand side value. You will always get one hint that how to proceed this question, because there are some numerous properties about determinant. You cannot definitely say that which property we need to use, so it will give you a insight. If you observe the right hand side value, it will give you a insight what property or how to proceed this type of question. Now see, one factor, this is the product of the two factor, x square then x plus a plus b plus c. So this is the product of two factor. Now this factor is x plus a plus b plus c. Now looking at the right hand side, suppose we add all the elements of the first column, second column and third column, then there is a possibility is that we are getting x plus a b plus c. One value is given, then x plus a plus b plus c, again same value, then x plus a plus b plus c, that means adding all the elements. So this will give you one insight or one possibility that how to observe or how to proceed this question. So what will we do? This is left hand side value, so I will replace c1 by c1 plus c2 plus c3. That means first column will be replaced by all the addition, sum of the all the elements. So it becomes x plus a plus b plus c, x plus a plus b plus c, x plus a plus b plus c. Then second column remains same, third column also remain same. Now we note that another property of determinant is that if we are getting one common factor of the determinants, that what will we do? We will take the common of that factor. So here x plus a plus b plus c, this is same for all the elements of the first column, that means this is a common factor. Therefore by the property of the determinant, take the common x plus a plus b plus c. So if you take common of this factor, then remaining values are 1 1 1, and second column, third column remain same. 1 1 1, that means all the elements of the determinant is 1 1 1. So after this step you can simply expand this determinant value, or what can you do that try to convert any to one of these all the elements of this column, try to make it 0, because it will make your calculation very easier. So I will keep this one, then R2 minus R1. So if you take R2 is replaced by R2 minus R1, R2 is replaced by R2 minus R1, then it becomes 1 minus 1 0, x plus b minus b equal to x, c minus c equal to 0. Then R3 is replaced by R3 minus R1, that means 1 minus 1 0, b minus b 0, x plus c minus c, here it becomes x. After that if we expand the value, it will be x plus a plus B plus C. Now expanding along the first column, it becomes 1 into x square minus 0 into 0 equal to 0, and another two elements is 0, and we know that the product of any element by 0 is always 0, so no need to write down these two factor, and we can write down x square, rearranging the terms x square B plus C. So this is the right hand side value. So in this way, by using property of the determinant, we can arrive at the value of the right hand side. Now here we have used the properties that whenever we are getting any common factor, we can take the common factor in front of the determinant, and after taking the common factor, write down the remaining value. So in this way, first of all, we closely observe all the values of the right hand side, because after observing the values of the right hand side, we able to know that in the right hand side this term is present. So how can we get this term? This will help us to solve this question. So whenever this type of question is given, always try to observe the right hand side value. Okay.